Hey, Iris, what are you guys doing to keep kids safe today? Kids died yesterday. What are you doing today, Iris? You're my rep. Kids being killed in school. How are you making our kids safer? Anything about gun violence? The #1 killer of kids? You're just going to look at your watch? You know who doesn't have time anymore, Jay? What are you doing to keep kids safe today, Tim? What are you doing about gun violence today? Anything? What are we doing to keep kids safe? Anything? 3 kids died yesterday. You doing anything today to keep kids safe? You're not wearing your Confederate flag tie today? What are we doing to keep kids safe, Joey? You got kids? You're a family man, right, Joey? Right. Yeah. Yeah, all your kids or just some of your kids, Joey? What are we doing to keep kids safe today, Sabi? Background checks, there's red flag laws, there's limiting high-capacity magazines. Staring at that button isn't going to make it go any faster. Assault weapons, anything like that? Silence as kids die.
Justin Canoe is the founder of the Tennessee Holler, and he's working hard to find out what the state's Republican lawmakers are doing about gun violence after 3 more children were murdered. But he's been met with silence, a whole lot of silence.
Are you doing anything to keep kids safe today? 3 kids just died yesterday. Are you doing anything about it today?
Hey guys,
Just high-fiving Antonio? That's what you're doing?
Justin also heard pushback from pompous, cold-hearted politicians.
there was no weapons of war, and you know that.
There's no weapons of war?
That was not a weapons of war used yesterday.
No? I know you're a big pro-gun guy, but is
Yeah,
there anything
big pro-gun guy.
anything you're willing to support to limit guns in the streets when
As
our kids
far
are dying?
as what?
As far as background checks, as far as assault weapons, as far as capacity magazines,
Assault
as far
weapons?
as red flag laws,
Who has
waiting
assault
periods.
weapons?
They don't exist?
Assault weapons.
You're not willing to stand and talk? This is your thing, right? And
Assault
you're just leaving.
weapons.
I find your question puzzlingly vague. Perhaps you'd
Pleasantly
like to
vague?
sharpen it.
Sure, let's sharpen it. What are you willing to do about gun violence, the #1 killer of children?
Gun violence is a non-specific term.
You love to do that. You love to get into the semantics of stuff. I'm asking you a straightforward question.
No, you're
and
not.
it's going to look ridiculous.
Define
when you try
gun.
to get into-
Define gun violence.
When kids die at the hands of powerful weapons that have no business being on the street.
I disagree with you, sir.
What do you disagree with me about?
Everything.
Some were amused and laughed at the thought of children being murdered.
Dennis, what are we doing to keep kids safe today?
Yeah, Biden is really doing a great
You're
job.
really going to do that? It's so ridiculous, man. 3 kids just died. You look insane.
Isn't he the best president
3
we've
kids
ever
just died
had?
and you're laughing.
Joe Biden is
3
great.
kids just died and
Hey,
you're
Joe
laughing.
Biden playing
Why are they attacking
ridiculous.
you?
I don't know.
Because he's making jokes. I'm
I
asking him a
know.
real question.
All I said was
he's
Joe
over here
Biden
making jokes.
is a great president.
You think you're funny? What gun bills do you support, Elaine? You support fighting gun violence at all? #1 killer of our kids? Background checks? You support assault weapons ban?
Oh, and Representative Michelle Carringer, well, she was just simply clueless.
Are you willing to support any gun safety legislation?
I have not been involved in any of that.
Would you be?
So
Would you be willing to be? Like any gun safety, gun control?
I'm
Do
for
you think assault-
protecting our children.
Do you think assault weapons should be in the hands of anybody who wants one, Michelle?
I don't think that is allowed right now.
Yes, it is, actually. You don't think that's allowed? You don't think people can buy assault weapons? What state do you live in? You don't know the laws in your own state? That person bought those legally yesterday.
I have not heard all the reports from all that, so
You
I
don't
have
care
no
enough to
comment
even
on
read
that.
the reports, Michelle?
They've not all
3
been out.
kids died, and you don't even read the reports, and you don't know that assault weapons are legal in Tennessee, and you're a lawmaker?
Representative Vaughn washed his hands of the matter and handed it to God.
What we need to work on more than anything
Yeah.
is man's sinful heart. And when we get that taken care of, then we'll have it.
How are you going to do that? You're going to cure man's sinful heart?
No,
you can't
no,
do
no,
that.
no.
But
I
you can
can't.
make laws
Jesus,
about guns.
Hey, but Jesus can.
This isn't the time for speeches to the camera. This is the time for action. And you're telling me you're not willing to do anything, Kevin. And it's really disappointing. And it's going to be disappointing to the parents of those kids when they watch this.
Justin did not have to go very far to find some of those parents.
I have an 8.5-year-old son, and I had to send him to school today. And it was terrifying.